Hi children, welcome back to the lesson forest. So in previous classes we learned about the importance of forest and as well as what is the structure of forest and how do the human being and as well as the forest is interrelated, right? And we also learned why do the people are cutting the trees in the forest, means why do they are doing deforestation, right? So here they deforested the forest because of to obtain firewood, to obtain timber, to get the wood, and to making paper and as well as making different furnitures. We are cutting the trees. And as well as, let us see what happens if we destroy the forest, if you destruction the forest, right? Then what effect we are going to face, let us see. So here, when we cut down the trees from the forest, actually forest is a natural resource and we are getting many useful things from the forest. If you cut down the trees, then it is equal to destroying yourself, I already told you. So if you deforestate the forest, then what happens, the first problem is that it causes shortage of wood and food, shortage of wood and food, and as well as forest products. And as well as this destruction of the forest, it causes disturbance in the balancing of carbon dioxide and oxygen. We know very well oxygen and carbon dioxide maintenance can be done by what you call foresters. So if there is no forest, then there is a fluctuation between the oxygen and carbon dioxide level, and if the carbon dioxide level increases, then what happens, we know very well, it causes the global warming. The ice or snow present in the glaciers or in the polar region, it get melt and it causes tsunamis, or otherwise the total earth will be filled with water, right? So, and next problem with the deforestation is that it causes soil erosion, right? So because of soil erosion, what happens, the soil become infertile, it do not support the growth of plant. Why? Because during soil erosion, what happens, the upper layer top soil means humus, the fertilized soil, the fertile soil, it will be vanished due to soil erosion, so that it never supports the growth of crops, right? So that is one reason why we should not deforestate. And as well as next, if you come to what you call the forest that is present nearby the water bodies, if you cut down the trees in the forest that is present nearby the rivers or lakes, then what happens, simply it causes the floods, right? And we know that floods leads to loss of life and as well as property. We already learnt about the floods and what you call drought condition, and both will be occur because of destruction of forest. And next, by the deforestation of forest, it causes, it show main effect on the water cycle. The water cycle get disturbed. When water cycle get disturbed, then what happens, then no more rainfall we get. When there is less rainfall, there is less forest. When there is less forest, again less trees, right? And it causes many changes on the earth. As well as, here by the destruction of forest, what happens, the variety of plants and plant kingdom, the variety of diversity of plants, it get disturbed. And as well as the good or useful plants, they may go extinction because of destruction of forest. When we know very well, when there are no plants, then there is no variety of animals. The wild animals, they are going to lose their shelter, their food, as well as even actually they are going to die. So if you destruct the forest, the useful plants and as well as the wild animals, they are going to die and they become extinct species, we are unable to see them back again. And as well as the next destruction is that whenever the forest get destroyed, then the earth become warm, the earth's climate changes, there is no rainfall, drought occurs, and the people, they do not get sufficient food, and it become famine condition, the people die with hungry. So that it is our responsibility to protect our forest. We should not let the forest to be decrease, means we should not cut the wood or etc. So let us see how to conserve, how to protect our mother forest, right? So let us see the steps. Actually, we know that the forest is very important for maintaining of supply of food and food products, and as well as it maintains the balancing of carbon dioxide, oxygen in the atmosphere, and as well as it also maintains the water cycle. It also maintains water cycle, and whereas it prevents the soil erosion, floods, and as well as it protects the wild animals, wild plants from their extinction, and as well as it protects the climate, and it protects the people, tribal people particularly, right? So these are the uses by the forest. But when you destroy the forest, we are going to lose all of them. So we have to seriously put an effort to save our forest. So what we have to do to save our forest? Simply, the government has to be put a strict rule to conserve the forest, that we should not excessively cut the plants in the forest, right? Why? Because forest is giving everything, so that we should not cut the trees in the forest. And if you cutting down the forest, if you are cutting down the trees in the forest, then instead of that, definitely you have to plant some plants. Then what happens? Whatever the trees that you are cutting down can be conserved, can become new plant when you plant the new one. जब आप कट करता है तभी नया प्लांट लगाना, right? Instead of cutting one plant, plant 100 plants, right? So sustainable development, it is what we call sustainable development. And next, whatever the newspapers, magazine, books, notebooks that we are using, that should be recycled. Then we need not to cut the wood again and again, we need not to cut the trees because of papers, right? And actually paper is made up of wood, we know very well. For the purpose of paper, a ton of paper require what you call 18 used trees for a ton of paper. So if you reduce the papers, using of paper, then happily what you call we can save the forest. So listen here, whatever it may be, when there are many useful things by the forest, it is our responsibility to protect our forest, right? So make the people awareness, like chipko movement, okay? And say the people, or support the people, or encourage the people to plant the trees to increase the forest area. We should tell them what is the importance of forest and what happens if there are no forest, right? If you make them awareness, then automatically they come to know the importance of forest and forest ecosystem, so they come forward to plant the trees, so together we can able to make our earth green again, right? So I hope you understood today's lesson very well, and with this we completed the chapter forest. In the next session we'll do the revision of this lesson. And remember, uh, all we studied about the importance of forest. So as a student, we should not let the people to cut down the trees. So wherever if you find, if anybody cutting down the tree, make them awareness about the importance of tree, the uses of tree, then at least they may stop the destroying the plants, right? So with this I am going to stop today's session. In tomorrow's class, means in the next session, we'll do the revision of the lesson, and be prepared for the examination. I will give you the syllabus, etc. And this is about the class, right? Thank you, Nana.